Can you share the live link?
When I get no notification.
We got some morning, the morning, evening, the evening. All right then, so.
I like the shot they pan babes. Will you stay in them pan it?
See where we are going live. See where we going live. Are you join?
I'm not join the pan is yeah, me like chat.
I'm not in the chat.
As in, yeah, me the pan one person, I guess. I don't catch you not looking like that. You see this alive there? You going to get butter planting?
Wait, yeah, I'm live. Jesus.
That's scrap one there.
We're not scrapping it. I'm live.
Excuse me?
I'm a vanguard from your vanguard. Kabaka win the Grammy. Join the live, my people. Let's hold our reasoning now. Let's talk about the new Traffic Act and the 2023 Grammys and more. Let's go. Think people are trying to repeal some of the Traffic Act. Babe, come. Go and get ready. Let's go live. On this episode of Vanguard from Yard, the Reckoning with Reasoning. Come chill with the boss. Come chill. Let's all a vibe and live and live and live and live. Let's go. Let go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Dee. They call it too. But it actually looks good. Mm-hmm.
It just
One day things must get better. Don't you go down, hold your head up off the water, no. Say one day things must get better. Be strong, hold a firm Be strong, hold a firm meditation. One day things must get better. Yes. So I've got 3 persons on the live. Hello everyone, hello. Welcome to the Vanguard from Yard live. going live today. Let's talk, my people. Drop a comment. Tell me what you want to talk about, my people. Could talk about the new Traffic Act. And also, big up to Kabaka Pyramid for winning the 2023 Best Reggae Album. You know, he caught the Grammys for that. So much love to Kabaka Pyramid for the album The Calling, produced by Steve Marley and Damian Junior Gang Marley. Yeah, man, that was a big win for us, Jamaica. You don't know a thing, big up to the whole Kabaka Pyramid family and thing, you know. Baby rock. Enough respect. All the while. Know what I mean? Yes, I. So about this new Traffic Act now. My God. Why it seems like our government don't understand its people, you know. You know. And I won't blame the government only. All those advisors advising the government about stuff. I wonder what kind of world I'm living in, you know. Or we're gonna make rule like this. Basically, we're just coming out of COVID. And the first major thing the government can do is to increase the fees and the you know, the new Traffic Act. Increase the fees, you know, and some of the fees are very exorbitant. You know, we don't know what the people are going to get to pay that. And we're not saying we should, you know, leave up the country so you know, to rogueness and lawlessness, but you have to understand your people before you start to pressure them, you know. And the good can't always suffer for the bad. Why we have to punish the good people with the bad people? We must can come up with a system where we can identify the persons who continuously breaking the rules, you know, the road code. And we have to single them out and find them and deal with them single-handedly. You can't just always have rules and regulation with widespread that affect everybody, and the bad ones, them, you know, them not really feel much pain. Just the people them who really go about them real business already gonna be affected, you know. So we have to really think about how we approach the people and with the kind of mindset if we want Jamaicans to cooperate. Money not solve all problems, and we can't always just raise fees to prevent people from doing stuff. I think we can have a better approach to certain situations, you know, instead of just, you know, raising fees. You know, some of these fees are ridiculous. 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 I don't know who set them. I don't know. I know it's not the Prime Minister alone, but he have some help. I don't know who set them fee there, but them ridiculous. Highly ridiculous, Mr. Prime Minister. Kind of disappointed that, you know, 2023, February, the 1st of February, you know, all we can think about is new Traffic Act, all of the disruption with school in terms of the, you know, taximen protesting and stuff like that. We have to be very careful. The people need some level of respect. I know Jamaicans kind of unruly and hard to deal with, but, you know, treat the people with little respect now. That's all we need, you know, respect. That's all we need, respect. We want to know that we leaders care about we. And before we even reach to new Traffic Act, why the government not fix the road them? Why the roads can't be fixed? You know, that is the question. Why the road can't be fixed? Why we don't fix the road them? Why are we now for charge the government to fix the roads? Why we can't fix the roads? Eh? You know? The government setting rules and regulation in place, but the roadways that we use not conducive. You know? So I don't know. We just feel like we are go backwards. And this new Traffic Act, you shouldn't just wait. We have other important things we're pressing, you know? So I don't know. I don't know. But we have to find a new way of we can reach our people. We can't always just use bullyism, raise fees and make it laws and rules and regulation and think that will prevent perpetrators. We have to find a new way of single-handedly find the perpetrators, and we can find them because They are the same ones with 40 ticket, 50 ticket, 60 ticket, whatsoever amount of ticket. They are the same ones. So we have to find a new way to deal with them and stop punish everybody for mistakes where some people make. I don't understand this. Every time we change the rules and laws, it's always the minority. I prompt the government or prompt any administration to change rules and regulation that affect all of us, but really and truly, I just a few bad apple in the bunch. I spoil the thing. So I don't think we should, we just always realize this with the government. It just feel like every time we put out one new law or new rule, it feel like a punishment. I don't know if nobody else, get that they feeling about that's how I feel, Feel like you're punishing Mr. Government, you know. Feels like a punishment and it shouldn't be, So yes man. We have to have rules, we have to have regulation. Some of them drive terrible on the road, breaking the rules and breaking the laws. We understand that. But these fees, man, these fees are too exorbitant, man. Them too, then turn up. Them fees are more than people weeks pay, more than people monthly pay, And I heard one of the, a gentleman say on the TV, I forgot his name, with Ore Strong. He was there with the, Minister of National Security, and he was saying that if you follow the rules, then you won't have to worry. But it it's hard to say if you follow the rules. Everybody, most Jamaicans follow the rules. But if you really want to get somewhere in Jamaica, you can't really stick to the 80 and the 50 on the road, them, to be honest with you. Especially on the toll road. Why we have to drive at 80 kilometer on the toll road? You know? I think that one increase a bit. And the 80 on the toll road don't really make sense, to be honest with you. You don't have any oncoming traffic or ongoing traffic, so that can be increased. So people can just go about them business or go where they want to go. So it's just to have conversations, civil conversations with our leaders, with our governments, and try to have a level of consensus as to how we want to be treated. I don't feel like we have that connection. You have the government running the system, but other than that, poor people living how them living, and we don't have that level of connection. Apart from when there's an election, government come round and then, we have a little festivity, but we don't really have a connection. Feel like we can't talk to each other. And I feel like if the government have a better communication with its people, then they won't make errors like this where they have to repeal, and reverse certain decisions that they made, especially the one with the car seat, because that never made no sense. And it never was a problem until taximan them say, all right, well, if that you do, we now can no matter with child under 12. And that's sad. That them things are right. So we really have to think about when we make rules. And the advisors, them advising the government. This is not a textbook world. This is reality. People living real life out here. It's not no textbook world where you just go in your book and feel like, okay, this look good on paper. But in reality, it don't work out. So I don't understand what kind of life we not live. So out of touch with reality. That kind of sad. I understand the out of touch thing with reality. So, yeah. Whole heap of strike and whole heap of this and protest. Taximan kids disrupt the whole schooling thing because taximan decides, so I feel them strength and them have to use what them have. And I agree with some of the rules and regulation, but I think some of them needs to. And if you reverse them, and then if you revise the fees, because some of them too exorbitant, So that are my two take on it, Our leaders need to understand us better. We need to have a better connections with our leaders. We're supposed to have mediums where we can talk instead of we, get on social media and accost the government. We not depend that. We just feel like we need to just have a medium where we can talk to the government so they understand our pain and know, say, okay, all right, me make the rule about really and truly it not work out for the people them, so, me I go snub it. Yeah, but almost every rule in Jamaica feel like one punishment. I understand why. It just always feel like one punishment, like, oh my God, I can't wait for pass this law, because when I pass this law, no man, and, it does always feel like that, and then the officers, man, come on, man, we can't deal with the citizens them better. I know some of the job rough, man. I know that, we have families who are in the force. We have friends who are in the force, we have a lot of people who we know and we respect in the force, you know. So we have to do better. My neighbors are, you know, also members of the JCF. And, you know, people who I highly respect. So we can do better, you know. We can do better. We can do way, way better. So we find a better way, Mr. Government, to lead. You can't always having the people fall in line, but when it comes to your responsibility of fixing up the infrastructures, then you fail. Because the road, every road after the highway terrible. So when you make rules and regulation and try to put things into perspective, fine, but you have to fix the common denominator, which is the road. That makes sense, right? So if you fix the common denominator, then we can enforce some of them rules here. Because some of them don't make no sense with the road conditions where you have. It's like you tell the people them you don't care about them. You tell the people them say this is the law and you have to follow rules and regulation. You know feel like feel like you represent we. You feel like you represent some other hierarchy. I don't understand it, you know. We need to start with people with respect. We realize the Jamaicans, yeah, we kind of unruly, some of us, you know, but the good can't always suffer for the bad. I'm tired of that they approach there. You know, why we have to suffer for the bad ones? Find the bad ones, and them I get the 40 ticket and the 20 ticket and much ticket. Look at them track record, look at them look at the offenses that you know, they have committed over the years or over the period of time. And deal with them personally. And start make all of we feel like anxiety and anxious when you go up on the road. It's like you make driving no fun because everything you do is a problem. You know what I mean? You want people drop asleep around them steering when them drive. Quite boring. Yeah, you have some way. We just use the roadway to get where we want to go and go about our business. Like, you know, law-abiding citizen. We have a problem, but that don't mean that we don't care about the ones that we don't really want, as the government make one error, all of we jump say we want new government. And no, we have to be careful too, because we don't want we are jump out of fire and jump into the frying pan. You understand? We know we are jump out of the fire and jump into the frying pan. We have to be very careful. So we can't always, as the government, make a mistake. We want to change the government. No, we have to have sense and better sense than that. Yeah, the administration, they mess up with the new traffic act. Some of it don't make no sense. I'm gonna be straight up. Some of it don't make no sense whatsoever. It's ridiculous. For a country where every road off of the highway look like you go back in time. It just and I feel like that's what the people them feel disrespected because you never yet put in effort to fix the road them give the people them. But it's still always a pattern, new rules and new regulation for road. But never yet the people them can get that sense of hope. You're not giving no hope, sir. We want some hope, man. You know? We don't feel hopeful as Jamaican. We feel disrespected. We don't feel like everything we do is a level of punishment. You know, there's no hope. The road them terrible. So we are come enforce rules and law when the common denominator is the road. If the road paved and nice, you know what business can get done. If the road them alright, tourists can go up in the hills them go check, you know, real people. You know? Go up in the hills them and explore the countryside, man. You know? We then can buy stuff from the people in them areas there. Fix the road them. We are worried about traffic and while man a drive and a do this and a do that how much thousand and much that. That just like a money. And we aren't stupid. You're looking, this is a revenue thing, man. This thing you come up with this new traffic act for build revenue. Cause that's the only thing where, you know, that's the real evidence. You want money. That's why they feed them so high. Come on, man. Come on, man. This is not how we treat our people. I have to deal with people a little bit more respect. Not because me rich and mighty, me if you set rules where not go for me, but you go for the rest and pressure the rest. It don't make no sense, man. Some of the rules don't make no sense. At a time like this, people don't want no more fees, sir. Them want better pay, better salaries and stuff like that, you know. So such is life. Such is life, you know. But this too shall pass. I tell the people out there, stay safe, watch the road. And some of my man them too, man. We can do better as Jamaicans. We too unruly. We think we too selfish and we think about ourselves too much. That is one of the next problem too. We Jamaicans, we are a bit too selfish. We are a bit too cynical. We think about ourselves. The problem is not on our doorstep. We don't care about others. You're kind of finding that attitude very repulsive, you know? Everything is about us, us, us. And we don't care about nothing. And then now the bad ones now will cause the government to make certain rules and regulations that affect everybody. You know, some of we too selfish, man. We can do way, way better. You know? All of we have to play a part. All of we have a responsibility. The government have a responsibility. We have a responsibility too. So I'm not going to blame the government alone. Because it's like we are tell the government how to treat we when we behave like we are not human beings. You know? So that's life. We just want to talk about the deplorable road conditions. That's where the government focus should be. Not on no damn traffic or raise no fee. Fix the road them, man. Fix up the road them so we can have a better roads to drive on. Then we feel like you respect we. Then you can add some fees if you want. Because we feel respected. But this level of disrespect is like you demand some fee for some offense and you road them terrible. What kind of business that? That is not a good business. You know, that is very disrespectful for the people in Jamaica. A lot of people in Jamaica who born in early 19th century, not even I get a chance to see them road in them era paved. Decades of bad road. And I know they can't see a good road for at least to say, boy, when me left this earth, at least the government did fix the road. Come on, man. Them things that we need to look on, man. Improve the infrastructure where people can get water when they don't have no water. Them things that we want to see you do. Put your energy into Mr. Government. You know? And Mr. Horace Chang, you know, Minister National Security. You know, no emotion. You're too emotionless to govern our people. And this is why I feel like you're not being respected. You just always feel like you just give off this countenance like a bully. You know, you don't feel like you have no empathy for the Jamaican people. You know, you're emotionless. You know, so we can do better. We can treat the people better. The new traffic act, I like when school get disrupted because of some simple little thing that we can deal with. You know, but we have to treat the people better, man. We have to do better. We've got to do better. Simple as that. Yeah. Such is life, you know. Yes, my people, so we have to just stay level-headed, stay on track. And together, people, if we work together, you know, enough of these rules and regulations can reverse, you know. But we now work together, we love make nice. You know, we love make nice only when the trouble reach our footstep at the time we time make nice. You know, if we work together, a lot of this stuff in Jamaica that we don't like, that's our, you know, that is against us, we can reverse it if we work together. But we now go come out every time I disrespect the Prime Minister and us, you know. We have respect for ourselves, so we now come out come slander him certain way. I remember him represent the country. I have to show respect just to see him. And everything what Jamaicans do get highlighted over the entire world. So we have to be very careful. You know what I mean? We have to be very careful how we deal with how we go about certain things. We will get more respect when we respect ourselves and Prime Minister say, all right, at least these people voice them opinion without being disrespectful. We will get somewhere. Nothing try, nothing done. So we have to do better as people. And we have a responsibility. Everybody have a responsibility. You know? But the new traffic acts, a lot of the fees no make no sense for the offense. You know, a man, boy, you know what it is? If it was about the moral standing, then the fees wouldn't raise, you know, the government would find better ways of to combat, you know, persons breaking the new traffic act. They're not find ways. But it's all about money. Because that's all we are feeling. The fees. We not feel nothing else. It's all about the fees. And then the police them enhance them presence on the roadways. So driving just feel like a something you don't want to do no more. You know? You probably go up on the road and you are fret, you probably end up with a ticket for just fretting because you woke up in a two police. Come on, man. I know that's not the type of country we want. We're not supposed to fear no police or fear nobody. You know? We're supposed to can live good and go about with business and earn money and live good with the family and things like that, you know? Jamaica too stressful, man, and everything does feel like a punishment. Why? People them can't get no raise of pay, but yet still yeah come with fee. We are go with that them fee there. The road them want fix, where you go with them fee there. And then now, come out and make it seem like say, it's not about money. It is about money. Stop take the Jamaican people them for fool. That's the next thing. We not take with a fool. Every Jamaican knows say it's all about money. If it was for moral standing, then the fees them wouldn't raise. We not do it for money. Fees not make people stop offense. They have to find a different way. We have to go use psychology. And that's what we are expecting our leaders to do. Because we are the preferred one who get paid if you have certain privileges. So use up yourself. And use it good too. So you can lead in the proper way. Of course, we're going to understand if we don't come with certain rules and regulations. We understand. Even rules we mean I agree with. We have to understand. Because you're governing a nation. But you can't always punish the good with the bad. That don't make no sense. And that's what we feel. We feel like the good people might get punished with the bad people. So you have to single them out. You know what I mean? Yes. We can do way better. As a nation, we can do way better. We can have a better rapport with the government. But because everything is about politics and business for the government, that's why we don't have that level of connection there, the connectivity what we're supposed to have as Jamaican people. You know? We don't have that connection there with the government. So when them pass rules, affect some of we know business, so only the ones that may get affected if you make nice. All of we join hands and help, man. You know? And sometimes I wonder, you think this is a distraction for the whole thing? Because as the whole thing, you realize how the government will come out with this and now, even though it was in the pipeline from last year for release, February 1. But, just take over from the whole SSL situation with Bolt. We don't forget about them thing there. Because we know who are the real choppers in Jamaica. We know that. We know the real chopper them in Jamaica. We no fool. The people them no fool. We know that. You understand me? We knows that. We knows. Trust me. Yeah. The real chopper them no bleach out and drive Mark X. Then drive different type of car and then 3-piece suit. Trust me. Them they are the real chopper. Can do better for the people, man. The people want more respect than that. Lose half of the Prime Minister and the administration who come up with this new traffic act and them fees. Anybody who come up with them fees, I know say not broke God alone. Anybody who come up with them fees, uno is a sellout. Me don't like uno vibes. Uno can do better. Stop pressure the people. Uno play a part in putting down uno own people because uno feel privileged and highlighted and uplifted in a certain way because uno in a certain position in a society. So now use it, uno influence it, inspire and innovate and move the nation forward. Now use it for frustrate people. You understand? Make them think less that the government don't care. That's what they're not doing. You have to come up with better systems, man. You have to come up with better systems. All the government investing in technology for new ways of how they can use traffic and give you a ticket. It's all about revenues. When you're putting so much effort into the whole traffic thing, it look like a revenue thing. It's like every year now you want to make, if you make 30 million last year, you want to make 5 this year. And if you make 5 this year, you want to make 6. You run the traffic thing like a business. And nobody feel like the police them now do for them one business too. That's the next thing too. Oh. So we are going to go on like say, Ray. A one set of people bad in Jamaica and a one set of people break rules in Jamaica. Come on, man. Come on. Do better than that. Because everybody out there know the reality. And we don't point no finger either because the man not perfect, but we just say. We can do better as a nation. We don't have to keep pressuring our people so they can get their point. Find the perpetrators. Punish them. Stop punishing law-abiding citizens them. with the bad ones. That not feel right. So there's no merit for persons who are doing good and who have goodness to contribute to society. It's just everyone all we pack up in the same room. And that is not true. So we can do better and we should do better. You know? And like me realize if me did a come on live and I talk about some gossip, me live with a turn up. But once me I talk about some good things now, I look a bit happy. But we don't mind, you know. We don't mind. If at the small amount of people we work with same way, because we don't mind, because we not going to change from goodness. And we not going to make the situations on the island change with too and turn into some ugly things that we can't even recognize. We remain true to ourselves and we remain true to who we are. You know? Yes, man. Enough respect. Yeah, so we want to go live today, talk to the people. Yeah, this is my 2 cents or my 2 take on the whole new traffic act. And like I said, big up to Kabaka Pyramid for winning the 2023 Grammy with the album Calling. Big up to Sean Paul, big up to Shaggy, big up to Coffee, and big up to Protege. They were all nominees in the same category of Best Reggae Album. However, Kabaka came out on top, so big up to Kabaka. The Calling album was produced by Damian Junior Gang Marley alongside Stephen Ragamuffin Marley. Big up to Stephen Marley, big up to Junior Gang Marley. Two of my favorite musicians them, so enough respect and blessing. Big up to Kabaka, big up to the whole Baby Rock Foundation. Enough respect. Yeah, so when I watch the road, my people, new traffic act, watch the road. Remember if you have drive and use a cell phone, I want 10 grand that. Remember if you stop at the gas station and your car still on and while I feel you have 4 grand that. So just be vigilant. Be vigilant, my peeps. Be safe, be kind, and make we try if you have a better nation and uplift and grow with the people. No? Yes, man. Respect and manners every time, alright? Yeah, so that's it for today's episode of Vanguard from Yard Reckoning with Reasoning. I just wanted to, give my take on the whole new traffic act. And also big up the 2023 Grammy winner, Kabaka Pyramid. Yeah, man, enough respect to my people. One love. And just be safe out there. And always remember, together we can have great changes. Because every man life miserable, but together we can make things a little easier. It all takes effort. And it takes us working together to make Jamaica better. We love Jamaica, we not let go. And not because the Prime Minister mess up one time, we are called who want to get him out and see. Because sometimes who we put in might be worse. So we have to be very careful. We don't pick up theme, but yeah, are the reality. You know? Yes, man. Make sure we not act off emotion. Make sure we act with common sense, my people. Love and light, respect and blessings. So that's it for this episode of Vanguard from Yard Reckoning with Reasoning. Join me next week for another exciting episode where I'll probably have a guest on. Who knows? Or, maybe by myself. Because almost every day is something happening now. So, hard to keep up. Normally, I do something different, probably have a guest on and stuff like that. But I just wanted to, talk about the new traffic act and stuff like that. So, thanks for joining. Today, what? 3 people join us. So. We go to the 3 people, let me join. No respect. You don't know, we not watch face. Even if I one person, we are going to have a conversation just to see him. Yeah, we're keeping it real and we're not stop the Vanguard from Yard. Yes, man. Yeah, man, no respect. So, remember to subscribe and remember to check out the World of Doors store in White River Ranch, Ocherius. Remember, if you're building a dream home and you want some nice doors and you want some nice chandeliers and you want a nice couch, you understand, you need some nice garden lamps, you need some nice, mirrors for your bathroom and stuff like that. Check me out. White River Ranch, Ocherius, World of Doors and more. I'm the sales and marketing executive for the company. Big up to Mo, big up to Ashok, big up to the entire team. Enough respect and blessings. All right, my people? So, see you next time. One love.